Hey guys, Tom here. Happy Friday, happy hour Friday. Can you believe it? Thanksgiving is here already. That's the start of the holiday season, spending time with family, friends, and just enjoying everything we have to be thankful for. So, what are you going to serve for Thanksgiving? Well, if you're like me, you're in the kitchen all day, you're cooking the turkey, the stuffing, the potatoes, whatever else you have, but you have family coming over, you have friends coming over. What are you going to give your guests while they're waiting for their turkey? Well, I have a couple ideas for you, and they all have the traditional fall holiday flavors that we all think about when we think of Thanksgiving and the holidays. So let's get right at it. And the first one is called, well, I call anyway, it's called a Colonial cranberry cocktail. And how that goes is I need some cranberry jelly, the good old jelly that you serve with the turkey. Where is my spoon? The cranberry jelly right out of the can. Or if you have homemade cranberry jelly, by all means, knock yourself out. I'm sure that would be terrific, but I do not. So I need some of that. I need a couple dashes of bitters. And what I'm gonna do is this, I'm gonna take my handy dandy muddler and I'm just gonna break that up a little bit. Just kind of loosen up the cranberry a little bit. And this kind of harkens back to, that's something you only say the holidays, harkens. This kind of reminds me of back in the spring when we had a whole happy hour full of cocktails that we made with jelly. So why not use cranberry jelly? That'll get you those wonderful fall flavors. And what I need with that is now you can either use aged rum or you can use what I like to use, because I don't really have aged rum in the house. I don't keep aged rum, but with these kind of flavors, I think good old spiced rum gives you the same rich, dark flavors that you get with an aged rum, but not quite exactly. But it's very similar, so that's what I use. But if you have like a good aged rum, like a añejo rum, that would be perfect. And then I need some grapefruit juice, about 1.5 ounces of grapefruit juice, but I'm just gonna use half a grapefruit here. And just squeeze it right in without making too big of a mess, which I'm sure I'm gonna make. If you have a squeezer or a juicer, or if you just have some good grapefruit out of a jar, by all means use that. So your guests come over. Naturally, everybody wants to be in the kitchen, seeing what's going on. Oh, can I help you? But you know what? Just give them a nice drink. Hopefully you'll have some snacks sitting around. They'll be able to snack on something, relax in the living room while you're in the kitchen. So I have a shaker glass with some ice, and you know the drill, guys. Put your strainer on. Look at that color. For garnish, I'm just gonna put a few cranberries on there. They're gonna float because cranberries float. I don't know if you knew that, but cranberries are mostly air, so they float. And that is the first thing to get us going on our Thanksgiving adventure, the Colonial cranberry cocktail. So that's the first drink. How's that for a perfect start to our Thanksgiving celebration? The one thing I forgot to tell you is, In addition to the cranberries, I put a little twist of grapefruit rind in there. Just give it a little peel, twist it over the drink, get those oils in there. It really adds something to the drink. Next up is a drink called a ginger smash. Now, this drink is gonna be kind of a little herbal, but that's great because what it's gonna do is those herbal qualities are gonna like open up your palate, get your stomach soothed, get you all ready for that nice Thanksgiving meal. So I'm gonna put in the shaker glass a couple slices of fresh ginger. This is fresh ginger. It comes in it's like a big thing, kind of looks like that. It's called a hand of ginger, imagine that. You just peel it, get a couple slices, put them right in the glass, and add to that, say 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, about 10 cranberries. And then you go to town with it. Break them up. Cranberries are a little hard, but just break them up as best you can. Grind them up, open up those cranberries, open up that ginger, get that ginger juice. What you want is that ginger juice that's gonna really add something really nice to this drink. The herbal qualities, and the ginger's a little spicy too. So it's gonna give you some great earthy tones in your drink. So then to add to the herbal quality of this drink, everything's herbal. Some good old gin. So again, as you remember, I'm not a big gin guy, but in this drink, I think it really makes the drink what you need it. And then the tartness of the ginger, the heat of the tartness of the cranberries, the heat of the ginger, you kind of have to tame it a little bit. So with that, we're gonna tame it with a couple sweet things. So that's a little bit of simple syrup. And then I need some apple cider. And if you can get apple cider from the local orchard, all the better. And then finally, a little bit of lemon. I don't put a lot of lemon in the drink because around here, I like lemon. Lisa doesn't like lemon. So just a very little squeeze of lemon. And then again, I have a shaker with some ice. And the thing about this drink is, unlike most of the drinks we make here, this one, we don't strain it. We put all the debris and all right in that drink. A stir in there, and with the cranberries and the ginger floating around in there, that's the garnish in and of itself. But if you want, heck, you could put a couple cranberries, float them right on top. And that's gonna get everybody ready for Thanksgiving dinner, the ginger smash. So that's number 2, and just like with the other one, I forgot a garnish. On your ginger smash, if you want to finish it up, in addition to the cranberries, you can take a little bit of cinnamon and just grate it right on top. You can use, if you have a cinnamon stick, that'll work. But if you don't, just a little sprinkle of ground cinnamon, and that's just gonna add a little something to that drink and make it extra special. If you're not already subscribed, you gotta hit that button, guys. Make sure you hit the little bell so when there's a new video or project coming out, you'll be notified. You can watch it right away. So the last one, we've made cranberries, we've made apples. So what else is there for Thanksgiving but pumpkin pie? Now, there are tons and tons and tons of pumpkin pie cocktail recipes, and this is just one of them. This is kind of weird because it's flavors that you would not think are pumpkin pie-like. I'm gonna start with coconut rum. Yes, coconut rum. And then I'm gonna put some Kahlua. So it's basically 2 parts coconut, 1 part Kahlua. I'm gonna make a big drink, so actually I need a little more Kahlua. And there's some Kahlua left in that shot glass, so I need to rinse it out. And what better to rinse it out with than some more coconut rum. So I'm gonna put another ounce of coconut rum. So the amounts really doesn't matter, it's the proportions that you need to worry about. So it's 2 parts coconut, 1 part Kahlua. And then I need some, here's the pumpkin part, some pumpkin puree right out of the can. Now, I don't think it matters if you use just plain pumpkin or pumpkin pie filling. The pumpkin pie filling is gonna have a little bit of seasoning in it, but I'm sure for this recipe, that's gonna be fine. And then some milk or cream, or what do you have? So that's 2 parts of dairy. Certainly looks like pumpkin pie so far. So I got coconut rum, coffee liqueur, pumpkin pie filling, and dairy. I have a shaker with ice. Now, if you wanted to, you could put this whole mess in the blender and whiz it up that way, replace the cream with ice cream even, and that's gonna be even better drink, but I'm just gonna shake this one. I'm going to prepare this glass with a graham cracker crust, just like a traditional pie. You need some graham cracker crust, and to adhere the graham crackers to the rim of the glass, I just have a little caramel syrup, but if you don't have caramel syrup, you could use, actually I bet you maple syrup would be really good with this too. So I just rim the glass with caramel syrup. I have some crushed graham crackers, give it a little dust off. And if you wanted to just kind of gild the lily even more, you could just take your caramel and just give it a little go around in the glass. If a little hangs off, who the hell cares? And why not put a little bit of cinnamon or nutmeg or something else just like it right on top of that? Boy, if that's not Thanksgiving dessert in a glass, I don't know what is. My version of the pumpkin pie. So there you have it, guys. 3 great drinks to entertain your Thanksgiving guests. You have something for everyone. You have fruity, you have spicy, you have dessert, and they're all fantastic. Try one of them, try a couple of them, try them all, but if you're gonna try them responsibly, especially during this holiday season, and you're gonna have a great time. I hope you enjoyed these cocktails. I hope you try these cocktails. Let me know in the comments below if you do and how they turn out. I can't wait to dive into these. I really don't know which one to try. They all look so good. So until I see you next time, remember, take care of yourself and your home. Cheers, guys. Happy Thanksgiving.